Hello, fifth graders. Mrs. Hales here with your next art project. Today we're going to be making a project that's called Self-Portrait in Sunglasses. Now don't panic. I know you're worried because you don't know how to do a self-portrait and you're thinking, oh, I don't want to draw myself. But it's going to be super fun and it's not very difficult. You don't have to draw the eyes. I'm going to walk you through step by step where the nose goes, where the mouth goes, and I'll even give you some tricks on how to draw a simple nose and a simple mouth. These pictures are stylized, which means they're not going to look exactly like you look. They're going to look like everybody's going to have a mouth that's similar and a nose that's similar. You can give it your own personality with the shape of your sunglasses and how you do your hair or what you put on your neck if you wear a necklace or earrings, and then what colors you choose to use. So the elements, the main art elements that we're going to be using in this project are line and color. Your line quality is super important in this project. We want to play with the thickness and thinness of our lines. And then the colors or the reflection in the sunglasses are also going to be very important. The one thing that we are going to use is from, it's an art principle of design and it's called pattern. The principles of design are kind of like how you make art. What tools are you using to make art? And in this case, we're using the tool of pattern within the hair. Another principle of design we're going to be using is emphasis, and we're going to use color as emphasis. So the only thing in this picture that is not black and white is the sunglasses. And so immediately your eye is going to be drawn to those colorful sunglasses. So that's what emphasis is. Let's get started. I got the idea to do this project from a pretty famous American painter named Alex Katz. He's in his 90s and he's still painting and working. He lives in New York, and these are some examples of his work. It's interesting when you can't see the person's eyes, it really makes you focus on other things in the picture. Things like shape and color. The first thing you want to draw in the middle of your page is a giant U shape for the shape of your face. Under that, you want to put a neck, and then you want to draw your forehead. Now, I'm going to be drawing some guidelines that you don't have to draw on your paper. So halfway between the tippy top of the forehead and the bottom of the chin are your eye line. Then about halfway between your eye line and the bottom of your chin, or a little bit above that, goes the bottom of your nose. Then about halfway between the bottom of your nose and your chin goes the bottom of your bottom lip, so the bottom of your mouth. Now you want to think about your hairstyle. Is your hair short or long? Does it hang over your eye? Do you usually wear your hair up? Think about what your hairstyle looks like. I part my hair on the side, so I usually have more hair on my left side than I do on my right side. Now you're going to draw your sunglasses, and there's so many different sunglass shapes you can pick from. So just either pick a pair that you have or a pair that you like. Mine are kind of these oversized vintage looking sunglasses, so I'm trying to redraw those. Now in the middle of your face, under the bridge of your sunglasses, you're going to draw the bottom of your nose. So you want to draw like a flattened U that has two little arms or sides that come up, and then on either side of that you want to put your nostrils. Under the nose, I'm going to draw two little pointy mountains for the top of my mouth. I'm going to draw a deep U connecting the corners of the bottom of my mouth with the corners of the top of my mouth. And then dividing my lips, I'm going to draw a line that mirrors the top of my lip, but is not quite as pointy or severe. Here's an up-close, rapid-fire recording of how to draw lips again. Now I want to go over all the lines that I like and that I want to keep with either a black Sharpie, a black Crayola marker, or a black crayon. I'm going to outline my sunglasses, my nose, and my mouth too, and then I'm going to color the edges of my sunglasses in black. Now in my hair, I'm going to think about what patterns I want to put in there. Do I want to put wavy lines? Do I want to put a checkerboard? What kind of pattern do I want to put in my hair? I'm going to put a different pattern in each section of my hair that I made from drawing the pieces of my hair. If you're a guy or a girl with really short hair that's like curly texture, you might just want to divide your hair up into two different sections and put different patterns in there. But for me, my hair pieces or strands made different sections and I wanted to put different patterns in. I'd like for you to try to make at least 2 or 3 different patterns somewhere on your picture. When I thought I was finished, I went back and looked and I thought I needed more hair on the right side of my head. So I just added another strand of hair. Now you need to think about what scene you want to put reflecting in your glasses. Do you want it to be a landscape? Do you want it to be a seascape? Do you want it to be your classroom? Do you want it to be a rainbow? What do you want to put in there? So go ahead and draw that picture with pencil inside your glasses and then color it in with crayon. Remember to use good pressure with your crayons and push down nice and hard what Miss Hales calls thick, juicy color so that your illustration looks good. And so here's the finished product. Now here's an example of a male portrait. He has a little bit of a thicker neck, a little bit of a broader jawline, and this guy has short hair, so you can see his hairline and his ears, and his lips are a little bit fuller. One more thing I want you to think of is, what shape is your face? It doesn't have to be exact, but it's good to start thinking about that. Okay, fifth graders, have fun working on your self-portraits. Remember, you're using line, color, emphasis, and pattern to make your self-portraits. If ever I go too fast in the video, you can always replay something. And this next screen, you might want to freeze or pause because it takes you through how to do this project step by step. It gives you all the guidelines for where to put your facial features. See you next time.